Hello Mario! In this video, a little bit more on the outlines. Still more to do. Let's get into it. Here's where we were when we left you last. Let's just get all the screen bits back there. So there you are. We had the situation like that, where that is the top of the truss. And again, we've got to go back and do our research and do a little bit of thinking onto how things are going there, because on the top rail of the truss, obviously we have, on top of that, we have a 50 millimeter purlin on top of the truss that holds the roof on. So we're going with a 50 millimeter purlin there. So let's go offset, enter, 50, enter, and that gives us the underside of the purlins, just so we know where they are. Then we have obviously a 25 mil roofing profile, which I'm going to show there. So that would be offset, enter, 25, enter, and that's going to sit on top of there. So that's like our roofing profile there and there, like that. So that's going to be the top of the roof, and okay, that's going to meet approximately there. All right, so we're actually doing calculations with our drawing accurately to determine where the top of the roof is. Now, we could possibly suggest that there would be some sort of ridge flashing or something on there, but I think that's possibly a step too far at this point. The key issue here is that there is in fact the top of the ridge, and so what we need to do now is go XL and a horizontal line and put that in there, because that is obviously for our elevation where we're looking across the gable like that there. That's going to be our particular elevation, what we're going to see there. So that determines some various key points here now. Alright, so I think we've got that all pretty good there. These lines here, I'm going to just send those to the trash, because we wouldn't actually see those lines. They're invisible. Well, they're hidden behind the we would see the edge of the profile of the steel. It would sort of be corrugated, so I'm sort of representing that. I could show possibly with a little bit of effort where the steel goes. So we'll just LEN that and just get these here to meet up here, because that's sort of the steel there, you know, the corrugated iron roofing or whatever roofing we're going to be using. TR, enter, double hit, so that'll get rid of that. We've got to do that in 2 steps, otherwise we get left hanging. And then this one here, I'm going to send that there to the trash. 2 hits there, so I'll send that to the trash, So just put that in the trash layer. So it's there if we need to call it up. Just want to check our calculations or something, it'll be there. Okay, close. Yeah, that's all good. Thank you. All right, and then this here is, we can move over to here now and start doing some work on what occurs there, and maybe transferring that backwards and forwards. So first of all, we need to do an extend. We've got to extend here. We're going to extend to here, and that's going to be that, which is obviously the roof line, and that's going to be there. It's going to be the roof line there, is how that sees through there. And then we're going to also, well, we won't actually see the profile of the steel through there, and neither will we see it here actually, because it'll have a pretty much an end flashing over it. So we could argue that that's that there is going to be the end flashing rather than the profile. So I'm going to leave that there on that one there, but there's no need to have it running through here just at this stage. Anyway, we may revisit that as it terms there. We can just do a trim here, because I'm pretty sure we won't need any of that. Going further out there, and possibly, not quite sure what's happening over here. Oops. Okay, we could probably just go TR into enter and possibly get rid of most of that there, so that just makes that nice and a little bit tidier. So this is our roof here. That's our roof line there. So I'm just going to go TR into there, and I'm just going to take that out of there. Oops, no, I'm not. TR into enter. So that's going to take it out there. So that's where our line comes through here. That line there, of course, is the top of the truss there. That's the top of the truss there, and this line through here, that's pretty much going to be where the iron comes through there, and then under that we're going to have a 150, so the spouting will come out over that, hanging over that. So I'm going to go with probably maybe I'll try a 50mm overhang there. So I'm just going to go offset into 50 into there, and just go there and there, and then just trim this out here. Oh, that'll be the that'll be the edge of the how far the steel will come out, and then hopefully the spouting will come in here like that, and that's the edge of the ridge line there. And then we're going to put in there, we'll see a line down there, which is essentially a barge board, probably about a 150. So I'm just going to do a little circle there, around on that point with a 150, 150, okay. So that's a 150 there, so that's like a barge board that's going to go in there, and I'm going to draw, so that will sort of be in there, and that will well, that's not actually 150 there. It'll be offset into 150 because that's not being, it's on a 20-degree slope, so it's going to be there like that. So that's going to be my 150 barge board, I guess. That's going to go in there. From that barge board will be a, so that'll be the end of the barge board there, line like that, which will come down through there, and then underneath here, probably, I'm going to draw a soffit in. I'm just going to keep it fairly simple. Well, that's not right, is it? That needs to, so got to be so careful that you extend that to there, that you are actually connecting where you think you are. Okay, so that's going to be there, and then there'll be like a line down here for the barge board like that. Okay, and also a line down here. So like that there. So as you can see, we're starting to form up the outlines. Still a wee bit more to go. This line here from the barge line, or the bottom of the soffit, will come in there like that, and it'll actually come to the brick line there like that. To the brick line is how you'll see that. So that's pretty much how that will go, and then we'll come down the brick line. At this stage here, I'm going to send that there. That one there can go to the trash, because we don't, that's like the frame line. So where's our trash there? Yep, okay, yes, thank you. Okay, so that's going to be there. Trim into, that's going to be coming out of there. Okay, so that's got like that, and so that'll come in there like that. Oh, there will be a line coming up here as well. Oh, that's not quite how it should be. You're going to be a bit careful. Delete. So what we'll do is we'll turn on the ortho here, and draw a line from there up so that we know it goes. No, it's the nearest tab. So we'll put that there. Okay, and then trim. Take that out. Okay, so that's got that end of the house there sorted up, and that's the edge of the brick lines. We can probably take this one here, and that can probably come out of there, and we'll send that into the trash as well, just in case if we need to. It's there if we need it later on. Trash. Okay, close. Okay, and there we go. We've got our little lines in there. Yeah, and that's our ground line and our finished full level, and we're starting to work up a bit of a profile there. Moving on, I think we'll come back and do some more work on that in the next video. It gives you a bit to think about, but you can see that you're thinking all the while here, just thinking how these are going, and you can see here that this is where your door's going to fit in, and there's going to be a window in through here, and then a similar situation, or slightly different on this side, because you have the obviously the push out. Okay, so all good. Cheers. See you.